The dragon's bull. Atiko stood at the edge of the city, a small bag clutched in his hand. The neon lights of the metropolis pulsed like a restless heart. "I'll make it on my own," he whispered, his voice a fragile thread against the city's roar. He had just turned 18, and the weight of his independence felt both heavy and exhilarating. His first job was at a small ramen shop called the Dragon's Bowl. The owner, a man named Ryu, was a figure of quiet authority. He watched Atiko with piercing eyes, but never spoke much. Atiko worked tirelessly, scrubbing floors and chopping vegetables, determined to prove his worth. Days turned into weeks. Atiko's hands grew callous, but his spirit remained strong. He learned the rhythm of the shop, the perfect way to slice pork, the secret to a rich broth. He felt a sense of belonging he hadn't expected, a quiet pride in his work. One evening, a familiar figure appeared at the shop's door. It was Rujo, his older brother. "Atiko, you haven't called," Rujo said, his voice laced with concern. Atiko, wanting to show he was a man now, bristled. "I'm fine, Rujo. I'm busy. I have to work." Rujo's face fell. He wanted to help, to offer a hand, but Atiko's pride stood in the way. "Just be careful, little brother," Rujo said softly before turning and disappearing into the night. Atiko watched him go, a knot of regret tightening in his chest. The next night, a different kind of customer arrived. A group of men in sharp suits, their faces hard and cold. They were from a rival gang, demanding protection money. Ryu stood firm, his quiet authority now a palpable force. "This is a place of peace," he said, his voice low. The leader of the rival gang sneered. "Peace is for the weak, old man." He reached for a bowl of ramen on the counter, ready to smash it. Atiko, without thinking, stepped forward. "Don't touch that," he said, his voice trembling but firm. "That's my work." Ryu placed a hand on Atiko's shoulder. "He is one of us," he said to the rival gang, a flicker of pride in his eyes. The leader, surprised by Atiko's courage and Ryu's declaration, hesitated. He saw the unwavering loyalty in the young man's eyes and backed down, leaving with his men. Later, Ryu looked at Atiko. "To be a man isn't about being alone," he said. "It's about finding a place to belong, and protecting it with your heart." He explained that his business was protecting the community, using the ramen shop as a sanctuary. Atiko finally understood. Atiko picked up his phone and dialed. "Rujo?" he said, his voice full of a newfound maturity. "I'm sorry. I have so much to tell you." He had found his own path, not by walking alone, but by finding his place in the world and the people who would stand with him.